Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glass Man here, and I just got done watching Donald Trump's first 2024 campaign rally in Waco, Texas. This was put on by CNN News 18, I believe, Texas, a local news station, and so wanted to kind of just give my little bit of what I heard. And I really didn't get into it until about probably halfway of this video. It's a 2 hour 21 minute long video. I probably didn't start watching until about an hour in, and it seemed like it was just really long and boring, and him just telling a lot of stories and doing a lot of name dropping and thanking individuals for their support on his campaign and things like that. And so at the beginning of the rally, there's just a lot of individuals who are out and they're just enjoying their time, waiting for Trump to arrive, and he eventually he shows up in the airplane somewhere about 10 minutes into the video here. I do believe. Let me see. Maybe actually about 16 minutes in. So then they actually capture him coming in on the airplane. So they got the news crews and everyone in the press box right there, and they're all taking photos, all excited, getting all their different video camera shots like that. And so you get President Trump coming in. He actually lands right there and basically unboards right there in front of the people, which is, that's pretty cool that he does that sort of entrance there. So as he's landing, this is what's interesting too, is so that they show this going on, right? And then the cameras pan over, and they get up onto the on the front stage here, and this individual, so he just grabs this canvas here, right? And he just goes to town right here. And within a matter of, I don't know, I think it's within a matter of like 7 minutes, he creates this amazing piece of artwork. Yeah, within about 7 minutes, he creates this amazing piece of art, which, as an artist myself, I have to give this individual credit. Whatever the subject matter may be, this is a very talented individual here. It's got two brushes. They got music going. I'm not playing any of the music because, of course, of the copyright infringements and things like that. And I'm not monetized at all. I'm just sharing this information to you, and just wanted to just show you real quick how this individual just puts this together. It is quite amazing. So people are they're getting ready for Trump to show up. This is the podium and the stage that he'll be standing in front of right here or behind. And you can see right here, these are the teleprompters that, give him his wording, his speech. And like I said, during the whole time, like, he's speaking for a good hour or so, and it's quite boring. I don't know. I mean, his storytelling isn't that great. And then it's a lot of just name dropping, thank you to this individual, thank you to that individual. And yeah, it's amazing. Here, I'm just going to I'm going to skip through here so we don't have to watch the whole thing. But basically, this guy, he puts together this painting here within, like I said, I believe it's in 7 minutes. And boom, a few brush strokes there. And ta-da, signs his name. Or, I don't know, he's adding some accents or something like that. But I think that's really cool. Live art right there. You know, that painting right there, you know, I'm sure someone, unless it's gifted to the Trump himself, you know, you see there goes a plane coming in. He's finishing up that painting like just in time. I'm sure this was possibly rehearsed. You know, like, okay, this guy was probably told, okay, the plane's going to start coming. You have approximately 8 to 10 minutes before this plane comes around, swoops around, before the doors open and before he comes out the doors. You know, like, you got 10 minutes to pull this off. You know, and this painting is probably going to be worth, you know, a few $100,000, $1 million, I don't know. You know, artwork, it's all the eye of the beholder. So now Trump shows up. He pulls up right there, front door service. You know, he pulls up right there, right at the people. They open up the door for him right here. It takes a minute, of course, you know. Got to make sure you got everything all set up. And still waiting. Wow, man, they dragged this out for quite some time, huh? And then, all of a sudden, dun dun dun, there he is. Mr. MAGA himself. The American People's Warrior. So then he starts talking. He talks forever, right? And it isn't until the very end here where he actually starts saying something that was worth something, you know. So let's see if we can skip to there, and I will bring up the volume. All right, let's see if we get a good spot right here.
In conclusion, our MAGA movement is the greatest political movement in the history of our country. Together, we are taking on some of the most menacing forces and vicious opponents our people have ever seen, some of them from within. But no matter how hateful and corrupt the communists and criminals we're fighting against may be, you must never forget, this nation does not belong to them. This nation belongs to you. Belongs to you.
So it isn't until this part where he finally starts telling us his platform and no more storytelling.
From Waco to El Paso, from Houston to Dallas, and from the Red River to the Rio Grande, the people of Texas live and breathe the fierce spirit of independence. You are great, great people. Great people. Pastor. Thank you, Robert. This is the state where William Travis, James Bowie, and Davy Crockett made their last stand at the Alamo. This is the state where a small band of patriots, the Battle of Gonzales, you know all about the Battle of Gonzales, armed with a single cannon, stared down a foreign enemy and declared, "Come and take it." They said, "Come and take it." And Texas is the state where generations of farmers and ranchers, sheriffs and lawmen, cowboys, cattle hands, prospectors, and pioneers helped build America into the greatest nation in the history of the world. And we're going to bring it back to that level. It's not there now. We're going to bring it back. But now we are a nation in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in 50 years, where banks are collapsing and interest rates are far too high. Likewise, we are a nation where energy costs have reached the highest in our history. We're no longer energy independent or energy dominant as we were just 3 short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela and many others for oil. Please, please, please help us, Joe Biden says. And yet we have more liquid gold right under our feet than any other country. We are a nation that is consumed by the radical left's Green New Deal. Yet everyone knows that the Green New Deal will lead to our destruction. We are a nation whose leaders are demanding all electric cars, even though they can't go far, cost too much, and whose batteries are produced in China with materials only available in China, when an unlimited amount of gasoline is available inexpensively in the United States of America, but is not available in China. We are a nation that ended oil exploration and production in the United States just as the price of oil reached an all-time high. What other country would do such a thing? We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving behind dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment anywhere in the world. We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. It would never have happened with me as your commander-in-chief, and for 4 straight years, it didn't happen. China and Taiwan will be next. We are a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never before. We've got a federal Bureau of Investigation that won't allow bad election-changing facts to be presented to the public, and which offers $1 million to a writer of fiction about Donald Trump to lie and say it was actually fact, where Hunter Biden's laptop from hell was Russian disinformation and the FBI knew it wasn't, and the Department of Justice that refuses to investigate egregious acts of voting irregularities and fraud. And we have a man who is the worst president in the history of our country, who is cognitively impaired, in no condition to lead, and is now casually talking about nuclear war with Russia. He has no idea what he's even talking about. This war would be World War III and far more devastating than any of the previous world wars because of the weaponry that no one even wants to think about or discuss. We are a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is all you get, and they are the enemy of the people. We are a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant and out of control like never before. We are a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon, would have never happened, and China to use the trillions of dollars it has taken from us to build a military that will rival our own. And just 2 years ago, we had Iran, China, Russia, and North Korea in check. They weren't going to do a thing against us, and everyone knows it. Now Russia and China are united and holding summits to carve up the world. And perhaps most importantly, we are a nation that is no longer respected or listened to on the world stage. We are a nation that in many ways has become a joke. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty, freedom, and faith. We are a nation whose economy is collapsing, whose supply chain is broken, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the very bottom of every single list. We are a nation where large packs of sadistic criminals and thieves are allowed to go into stores and openly rob them, beat up and kill their workers and customers, and leave with armloads of goods, but with no retribution, where the authority of our great police has been taken, where their families and pensions have been threatened, and their lives would be destroyed for the mere mention of the words law enforcement. We are a nation where fentanyl and all other forms of illegal drugs are easier to get than formula for our beautiful little babies. A nation where once revered airports are dirty, they're a crowded mess. You sit and wait for hours and then are notified that the plane won't leave, and they have no idea when it will. Where ticket prices have tripled, they don't have the pilots to fly the planes, they don't seek qualified air traffic controllers, and they just don't know what the hell they are doing. We are a nation that has lost its confidence, its willpower, and its strength. We are a nation that has lost its way, but we are not going to allow this horror to continue. 2 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again. It was hard-working patriots like you who built this country, and it is hard-working patriots like you who are going to save our country. Together we are going to finish what we started. With you at my side, we will totally obliterate the deep state. We will banish the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists, and we will cast out the communists and Marxists. We will throw off the corrupt political class. We will beat the Democrats. We will rout the fake news media. We will stand up to the rhinos, and we will defeat Joe Biden and every single Democrat. We will liberate America from these villains and tyrants who are looking to destroy our country. No matter what they throw at us, no matter what they do to us, we will not bend, we will not break, we will not yield. We will never give in, we will never give up, we will never ever back down. We will complete the mission, we will cross the finish line. We will demolish tyranny, and we will rescue freedom, liberty, and justice. And we will restore the American Republic to all of its greatness and glory, greater than ever before. My fellow citizens, this incredible journey we are on together has only just begun. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one nation under God. With your help, your prayers, your vote, and your unwavering love for this country, we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Texas. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, you guys. Well, there you have it. That is the very first rally, Donald Trump's first 2024 campaign rally in Waco, Texas, guys. So that just happened tonight, just a few minutes ago. I'm recording this basically just right after it went live, and I wanted to get that bit of a soundbite. Wanted to listen through it. It was, like I said, pretty boring. The very end, though, he spoke a lot of reality and truth of where our country really is sitting right now. Whether or not he can actually change it around or not, we'll see. There were a lot of things that he could have done before when he was in office and he didn't do. So, you know, for me, it's just watching a puppet show. All right, you guys, well, I'm not going to be the elephant in the room, and I'm definitely not going to be the jackass. I'm just going to continue watching. I'm going to grab the popcorn. I'm going to grab them cheesy nachos, and we're going to watch this shit show. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dan the Glassman. This is the Glassman's World. Be sure to like and subscribe. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Love and blessings.